Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's recent announcement of two new Netflix projects under Archewell Productions signals a fresh attempt to revive their public image and deliver on the promise of impactful content, a commitment tied to the $100 million deal they signed with Netflix. However, this new slate of projects comes amid mounting pressures from Netflix, venue and filming hurdles, and an ongoing struggle to balance public exposure with a previously stated desire for privacy. At the heart of this production push is a series centered on Polo, a subject that ties back to Harry's personal interests but faces skepticism about his credibility and relevance within the sport. Together, these challenges paint a picture of a couple trying to navigate the murky waters of celebrity and production while managing a brand that has yet to find stable ground. Harry's interest in polo has been well documented over the years, especially in the context of charity events and private matches. However, the viability of a polo-centric series rests heavily on Harry's perceived credibility as a figure within the sport. Royal observers have pointed out that while he is a familiar face in polo circles, he lacks the professional experience or expertise that would lend authority to a show exploring the intricacies of this elite sport. In a world where Netflix audiences are inundated with high-quality, authentic documentaries from individuals deeply enmeshed in their fields, Harry's association with polo may be seen by some as superficial. The challenge will be convincing audiences that he has the depth and commitment to the sport that makes for compelling storytelling, a critical factor given Netflix's high expectations for return on investment. Adding another layer of complexity is the issue of filming venues. Traditional polo clubs, known for their exclusivity and discretion, are wary of being associated with the media spectacle that often follows Harry and Meghan. The Santa Barbara Polo and Racquet Club, located near the couple's California residence, has already declined to participate due to privacy concerns, a decision that underscores the discomfort some elite circles feel with the idea of turning private spaces into media sets. For the Polo series, this reluctance means the production team must consider alternative locations, potentially in Florida. Yet, such locations lack the cultural and social capital associated with California's polo clubs, making it difficult to capture the exclusivity and allure that a series on polo would ideally convey. On top of these logistical and credibility concerns, financial pressure from Netflix looms large. According to royal commentator Kinsey Schofield, Netflix is reportedly pushing Harry and Meghan to deliver, as the multi-million-dollar deal has yet to produce the kind of blockbuster content initially anticipated. While the couple's early forays included a documentary series on the Invictus Games and another examining mental health, both projects received mixed reviews, failing to establish the Sussexes as dependable creators of high-impact content. The Invictus Games documentary, though drawing a modicum of attention, largely relied on royal family drama to sustain viewership, leaving Netflix questioning the true pull of Harry and Meghan's brand outside the scandal-laden royal spotlight. Since partnering with Netflix in 2020, the Sussexes have had limited releases under the Archewell Productions banner, and this scarcity has fueled criticism and speculation around their ability to fulfill the expectations tied to their Netflix contract. Industry insiders and royal watchers alike have pointed out that Netflix, after fronting such a significant sum, will be looking for tangible returns, a high bar in the current streaming landscape where original, high-quality content drives subscription growth. This pressure isn't new, as even established celebrities find it challenging to succeed in Hollywood's content-saturated environment. For Harry and Meghan, whose public appeal has waned amid accusations of hypocrisy and overexposure, the stakes are particularly high. With this latest venture, Netflix's hopes likely rest on the series garnering sustained viewer interest and positive critical reception, two aspects that their previous releases struggled to achieve. The couple's insistence on privacy also contradicts their willingness to open their lives to the camera, and this tension has not gone unnoticed by critics. The Polo series reportedly includes footage from personal spaces, and Meghan has even hinted at the possibility of filming scenes at or near their California home. Such openness contradicts the message of privacy that they have frequently championed, adding fuel to critics' claims that their brand is inconsistent. Royal observers argue that this discrepancy raises further questions about the authenticity of their stated desire for privacy. By allowing camera crews access to their private surroundings, The couple appears to be willingly inviting public scrutiny into aspects of their lives they once fiercely guarded. For audiences and critics alike, this flip-flopping undermines the credibility of Harry and Meghan's brand, particularly for those who initially sympathized with their claims of being harassed by the media. This inconsistency between their proclaimed desire for privacy and their participation in highly publicized projects extends into other areas of their public life as well. Meghan's recent lifestyle brand launch, which included a product line of limited edition jams, was widely criticized as out of touch, with some branding it a superficial cash grab. The launch faced accusations that the products were overhyped and underwhelming, with reports suggesting that Meghan may have merely rebranded store-bought jam. This seemingly trivial detail becomes emblematic of the broader criticism the couple faces, that they are more focused on cultivating an image and generating revenue than on building genuine, impactful connections with their audience. Given that Netflix's investment is in part predicated on the Sussexes' ability to engage audiences in a meaningful way, such controversies cast a shadow over the viability of their brand. Yet another factor impacting the couple's brand is the challenge of relevance in a media environment that has moved beyond their initial royal controversies. When Harry and Meghan first stepped back from royal duties, their story was one of unprecedented transformation and autonomy. But as their roles as working royals recede further into the past, public interest is naturally waning. The transition from royalty to media producers has been rocky, and with a reputation increasingly defined by contradictory messaging and short-lived ventures, they are finding it challenging to build a new, enduring identity. For Harry and Meghan, creating content that both resonates with audiences and aligns with their personal brand may require a level of media expertise and storytelling skill they have yet to demonstrate. Their relationship with Netflix epitomizes this tension between expectations and deliverables. When the Sussexes first signed their deal, it was under the impression that their brand could leverage both the gravitas of their royal background and the influence of modern media. Yet, nearly 4 years on, it remains unclear whether they have found a way to bridge that divide. The upcoming projects, including the Polo series, represent yet another attempt at leveraging the prestige of their royal past within a framework that appeals to an American audience, but the stakes are high. Should these new releases underperform, it could jeopardize the future of Archewell Productions, casting doubt on the couple's ability to sustain a long-term media presence. Ultimately, Harry and Meghan's journey from royalty to Hollywood serves as a unique case study in celebrity branding and public perception. In their quest to control their narrative, they have navigated uncharted territory, stepping into a competitive industry where consistent results and genuine connection with audiences are paramount. As they grapple with venue restrictions, financial pressures, and questions surrounding their brand, the success or failure of these upcoming projects will have lasting implications for their future as media producers. The public's curiosity about their next move remains strong, but whether Harry and Meghan can recapture the attention and admiration they once commanded may depend on their ability to produce content that goes beyond royal intrigue and offers a compelling, authentic voice.